Good all times to my immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex, Palace of the Immortals. I'm your Dino King, Chris. We're back with more Jurassic World. I got superhuman hearing on, so I'm not sure how loud things are gonna get, but I might turn that off. Well, that just made it a lot quieter. We're going to turn superhuman hearing back on and turn it down to like half. Yeah, that's a good level. Release dinosaur. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this. I'm not too worried about this. I'm worried about my reputation. I just need a little bit more entertainment rep.
You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract.
Pretty sure my dino visibility is at 95%.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that scent.
A little tired, I woke up late. I don't usually sleep in so late.
We are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
Thanks all the way.
Oh, look at that. I don't even have to finish doing the rest of this. I can leave this island now because I just got all of the reps. I've done all the missions. So as far as I need to get a 5-star rating on this island to get another dig team, but I'll do that later in a different episode when I've got more stuff to do or to use. For now, let's go ahead and save this. And let's do a travel to a new island. Oh, I was so hoping we would get to go to a different island. Isla Tacaño. Well, you're still fairly new to my channel. You've only been around for... How long have you been around now? Because it only feels like a couple weeks, honestly. Could have been longer. I'm playing this game a lot right now because it's a good, easier game to relax with. I'm not too stressed out playing it. I can get stressed out playing it, but I'm not usually.
There was another island near here where an amusement park was built over the bones of an abandoned one. Spared no expense, as Hammond would say. A biological preserve. Yeah, you may have heard about it. At least the stuff that wasn't classified.
One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they failed. You'll need to carefully consider how to make money if you want to turn this into a profitable endeavor. And you do. Trust me.
I'm good. No tips. No tips. I'm gonna try this. Let's see, what have I got here? Well, I got a lot of stuff here. Keep that Hammond Park. Let's see here. Gate. Light steel fence. Oh no. I won't. I never get a carnivore instantly. Carnivores are expensive. On top of that, I would really like to keep as many carnivores out of my park as possible. They're dangerous. Carnivore breakouts are much worse than an herbivore breakout. There's a greater chance of injury involved when it comes to that sort of thing. Now, I'm aware that it shows me that there are already heavy steel fences here. I am not concerned about that. I don't have any money left to build the rest of the enclosure. So now we're going into demolish mode. And I don't know what's what here. Hang on. Toy shop, fossil zone, bar, fast food, restaurant, arcade, gift shop. You know what? Demolish the restaurant. And the arcade. Just gonna go straight for it to finish it up. Save as much money as possible right now. Requires power. Good lord. Is there even a power center here? Good lord. Honestly, don't know. That's kind of like asking me what my favorite dinosaur is. I could say Ankylosaurus all I want, but if somebody says, "Hey, do you want to see a dinosaur?" I'm just gonna say, "Hell yes." Alright. I got that power, but there's no power here, so build one last thing for power. Please let it not be too expensive. Good enough for me. Bam. Okay. Now quickly. No. Upgrade slot. Success rate 2.0. No. Let's see. Think, Chris. Think. Gotta grab something fast. It's gonna take a big chunk of change. Good enough. Gotta know what to delete too. Like, some stuff just isn't necessary. And I'm gonna work on getting rid of all the unnecessary. I wish I could get rid of all this unnecessary, but good God. That right there is the biggest expense. Like, if I could get rid of most of that and move stuff. Ugh, this game. Is there anything left on the island that I don't need to worry about? Or that I need to worry about? No? Good. So, I should start bringing in a profit right now. Bikies. First things, the only thing that you gotta worry about is turning around your monies. Cool, 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 cool. Hatching bay. It has everything it needs. Perfect. Ha-cha-cha! I'm gonna go broke.
This contract has just come in.
No. Yes! Money's going up! Turning a profit. $62, $80, $65, $60, $7.15, $7.42, $7.48. Bonza. Nobody's even in this place, so... Well, then I guess I better work fast. Anyone else not have anyone? You know what? I don't even want the bar. So that helps. Get my money up. Get get my money up. Alright. With a Huyangosaurus, we do this within time before the new sickness comes, is to get 2 trikes at the start and get another later. Unless, let's see something. Each dinosaur has its own diseases that it's susceptible to. See? Which means that as long as they're not susceptible to the new disease, it'll make it easier to handle this. So using some of the older dinosaurs might help. But I don't even know what you're talking about because I don't remember this island. And I kind of enjoy a struggle anyway because I'm a sick person. Little known secret, I'm not a big fan of Triceratops. They are dinosaurs, and I like them, but if somebody was like, hey, do you want to go see the Triceratops? I'd be like, hey, do you want to go watch the slowest thing that's not that interesting? Just in my opinion. I like the Sinoceratops better. I think they look cooler. Once you've seen a Sinoceratops and you look at a Triceratops, you're like, yeah, but that one's cooler. Also, I think it is kind of cool how rhinos and Triceratops and the Trike family, at least, all kind of resembles that. Few and I had the slowest money come in ever. I'm almost up to 400,000, so I can get the important thing I want to get right off the get-go. That. Yeah. I feel like the T-Rex is overrated too. Ever since I've learned that the T-Rex was not the biggest dinosaur of its kind, there are so much bigger dinosaurs than the T-Rex that are basically just gigantic tyrannosaurs. It's scarier to think of that, but I want to see one of them, and I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. I have not unlocked the Indominus Rex. I don't even know if it's a part of the base game. I don't have any of the DLCs yet, but I'm not getting any of the DLCs until I beat the base game, so otherwise I'll be too tempted to do the DLC. Okay, first things first. Okay. Just gonna have to make a little money and be patient. With what I have in my park right now, I can continue getting guests coming in. I can make a slow profit, but I can keep my park safe. Even if there are sabotages for some reason. Even if there are sabotages for some reason, there's not a lot to my park. There are no real threats in my park like Tyrannosaurs or Velociraptors or... Yeah, big dinos. Point is, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, my park right now. It's super safe though. Yeah. All I have are some herbivores if
It's
something
a dangerous
goes
world.
wrong.
This place makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us with security here.
I'm not taking any contracts right now. They'll give me money, sure. But that'll require me to advance my park in certain ways. Unlock conditions not met. Uh-huh. Research centers required, 3. Well, I have all the research centers that are required, so I'm not sure what the rest of the requirements are. But, for now, let's go ahead and grab that one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was. There was a huge dinosaur. Huge, like, tyrannosaur type. I'm just trying to remember what it's called. The Giganotosaurus, apparently. It was believed to have been slightly larger than the T-Rex. Although apparently it was behind it in size among the meat-eating dinosaurs. Or it was behind, apparently the Spinosaurus was still larger. So yes. What is the largest meat-eating dinosaur that we have discovered to date? There's a question for you. Especially since Ruby seems to really love their carnivores. Okay, we've treated E. coli. Let's see, reputation. Also a very true statement. Don't really want to deal with their contracts. I really don't. I just want to get my park stabilized first. And the first thing I really want to do in that stabilization is get my... Well, I've actually done that. I've got my medical treatments taken care of. At least the ones I can worry about for now. I have one more research team that can research Styracosaurus. I can't afford it, and it's not important now. So I guess I can take a thing. So it looks like science has got the lowest contract requirement. So we're gonna go with that.
Dr. Dewar here with another contract for you to look over.
2 Ceratosaurus eggs. Decline. Bye. Sorry. Like, I needed that contract, and now I don't. I don't need it that much. I'm not gonna build a whole new habitat with Ceratosauruses right now. Are you out of your mind? Okay, fine, you win. Oh, nope, I can't. It cost me $150,000 for a viewing gallery. I can't do it. But it doesn't matter. I didn't take the contract. Crazy woman. Something wrong with her. Get some meat eaters when the park is barely stable. Yeah, that's a good idea. How about we just put a T-Rex, a live T-Rex in everybody's hotel room while we're at it? Sounds like a good idea, right? Nothing could possibly go wrong. I kind of wore myself out from the game I've been playing for the past couple of days non-stop, basically. Needed to take a break. I wasn't a big fan of the game to begin with, and now I'm like, okay, I'm worn out. I gotta play something else, something that's more relaxing. This game's pretty relaxing.
I'd take this contract myself if I had the time, but I don't. You, on the other hand...
Can't afford that. Both of these dinosaurs can handle a fairly high population limit. What about these guys? 12 population and 16. They could get up to 25. So with these guys, I don't have them yet. 20, 20, 15, 16. Okay.
This opportunity is too good to miss. So, don't.
I think that there's a lot of stuff that's been lost in...
I'd suggest making the most of
Oh,
any downtime.
I don't even have a freaking...
You know, send out expeditions.
I'm
Get the
missing
squares to
things
research
that I did
something.
not realize
Maybe a
I was
coffee, that sort of
missing.
thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
Like feeders. And a ranger team to fill those feeders. I think that there have been a lot of things that mankind has lost as a result of war. During the Dark Ages, there were so many people that were killed because they were doing science and were accused of witchcraft. Mankind has lost hundreds of years potentially of data and information and art and culture and research, science, medicinal information. You know, hundreds of years of knowledge and culture lost because of war. Constant war. And but we as a species are also sort of a warfaring species. It's just a part of our nature in a way. Human beings are volatile. It is part of our nature though, because when you stop and think about it, actually I don't want to do that. We are animals, and animals fight for territory. They, you know, some species of animals fight for territory, or for control over the pride or the herd, whatever the case may be. And now, what's the largest dinosaur period? I'm guessing it's an herbivore, since most of the herbivores I've seen, or a lot of herbivores I've seen, are significantly larger than or about the same size as a T-Rex. Especially the long necks. Argentinosaurus, it was over 100 feet tall. How big is that in comparison to, like, how many stories is that? How many floors on a building would that be? Like what? Maybe like 4.5 floors, 5 floors? That doesn't seem right. Ten floors? 10-story building? Just need that last 10,000 so I can do a ranger park. A ranger thing. Station, that's the word. Oh, I guess I can't afford the upgrades. Bummer. God, I almost killed my dinosaurs right off the get-go because I forgot to feed them. Because it was just so long, its head drooped. Or it was too thin or something. Couldn't support its own weight. That's still one impressive big boy. That's a tall boy. So now, who is the chunkiest chunky boy? Who's the chonkiest chonker? Who's the chonky boy? The heaviest dinosaur. Heaviest. That is not a long-necked breed.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
He just does not care. Oh, crap, I pissed him off. There we go. There's my 5 Gs.
We're selling these photos, right? These are for sale.
acro.
European problem
Acros.
and you're doing
Acro. You're gonna have to tell me what an acro
Thanks.
is in full name. There are some names I don't understand. So much muscle, it was stupid heavy and used its weight as a weapon.
Check this out. A new contract that I think you're really gonna like.
Not yet. Sorry, security guy. Okay, I think I'm just about ready to build a new enclosure. Wow! That is big. It just leans on it and the T-Rex is like, Uncle! Uncle! You win! That's the next thing I need.
We have added a new viewing gallery for you to observe our magnificent creatures.
T-Rex is walking through like, yeah, yeah. Who am I gonna eat, guys? Who am I gonna eat? And then Acro, he walks up to Acro, and Acro's just like, don't even think about it. I'll sit on you. T-Rex is like, where's that spike tail at? God, that's like Acro just it was so big apparently. Like I'm just imagining it was so big it could give carnivores stink eye and they'd just be like, yeah, I ain't messing with big boy. That's ridiculous. I need 400,000 so I could build a Hammond facility. Woo woo. Yeah, I was thinking Dilos, I can build a really... I learned something in the last island. I built a Dilo enclosure that was the size of a viewing gallery's viewing space. Now, I want to do something real quick. Okay. It's not the best, but it'll work. I have a lot of things I need to build, and I'm not building more than one Hammond creation lab. This time I'm going to do this entire game without building more than one Hammond creation. This entire island without building more than one. Yeah, I saw that coming. Well, that's okay. You know what I can shut down right now? Perfect. Everybody's happy again. yeah. Yeah, yeah. You see that? That's beautiful. That couldn't have been better placed now. I just need to add a small little bit right here. And now the other line. And just about here. My angle was way off. Alright, that's a pretty good viewing space. Now I just need to get the rest of that rounded out. This is the fun part. Damn it, it did not go curved for some reason. You know, I believe that. From what I've heard, Carnos were pretty persistent. They weren't that bright, and they would pursue targets relentlessly. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, yes! It's glorious! Alright. Hatching Bay. 396,000, and I need 2 of them. Look at it. It's perfect.
Something's come up that could be interesting and profitable.
Don't have the money for that yet. I'll get to it. Expedition and research, or expedition and fossils right now are the least of my concerns. I have to be making money. So, right now, I'm just slowly building up a little bit of profit at a time. Let's see how my parks are doing. Toy shop. What am I selling here? I could make better money. Dino plushie. Bonza. What are we doing here? Ammonites. How about a claw? Found a Carno? Oh, the people that discovered it? Do they, did they say that it's that it was very smart? Like a raptor smart? Was it smarter than a raptor? Was it smarter than a 5th grade raptor? Right there. That'll help make me more money much faster. Wow. See? And here I was I'm a little out of date with my information. I haven't really learned a lot more about dinosaurs in the past few years, so I'm using outdated information, so this new information is exciting. I did not realize that they were smarter than a raptor. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm a little out of date. But they're all my favorites anyway. I like the Ankylosaurus because they described it as a walking tank. I guess it's not so much a walking tank as the Acro, but I mean, what are you gonna do when you're the heaviest dinosaur on the planet versus this guy with a club tail? I'm not making nearly enough money to be growing dilos. Not when I need 2 of them. See if I can take a contract to get me some money.
There is a new job available.
I can't do that because I don't have the stuff for it yet. Growing up, there were only a few dinosaurs. When I was a kid, there were only a few dinosaurs. There was the Ankylosaurus, the T-Rex, the Stegosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, the Brontosaurus, the Raptor,
There's so much to do here
and
in the parks
the little
that
dinosaur with the
sometimes it
frills
can
on its
be
neck, because
overwhelming.
that's all I
Think
knew.
about building a
And
rhythm,
I just kept learning more stuff.
research and expeditions, fossil extractions, build new attractions.
Dude,
Keep our visitors
shut
entertained
up.
with a variety of dinosaurs. And keep your park secure, huh? It's a little like spinning plates. Just don't let any of them fall.
An Ankylosaurus versus an Acrosaurus. Spikes and armor versus weight. Pure weight. The sad fact of the matter is, pure weight can win almost 100% of the time. If they can get the edge, which is they have to be able to put their weight. If you can put your weight on somebody, you can suffocate them to death. Thought Ankylos had some spikes too. Not like spikes. Maybe I'm thinking maybe they're more like studs. Almost got the money. Almost got the cash. Yeah, I knew they weren't sharp. I knew they weren't sharp at all. But I guess they're more like, let's see, who's sickened with what? Common cold.
Acknowledged.
Bastard. There we go. That's better. I feel like, at least. Alright, I'll incubate the first and hold him off for a second.
Confirming task.
Crap.
Confirmed.
This is why I like herbivores. They're a lot less
No
dangerous.
diseased dinosaurs detected.
Confirming task.
God, they drive so slow. They were like aimed right at the fence and still turning. Like, you know, if you drive, you can turn much faster than if you're not fucking moving at all?
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I didn't realize I was missing forest when I did that. That was my fault. I deserve that. I just wish these guys wouldn't take so long. Like, seriously, you could come down by about 100 feet, I'm sure. 20 feet, I guess. 30 feet. You could come down a ways and make this whole thing go faster.
Delivery complete.
Now he's got enough force. I didn't mean to bother him, and I did, and I'm sorry to him. I lost some guests from that exciting event. Not my Carnos, though. I don't think there are poisonous plants all over my island, or that might be dangerous for my guests. Or at least in the park, inside of their enclosures. That would be dangerous for my guests. Almost got the money to get a second dilo. Why is it taking so long? Oh yeah, because we had an escape. currently making a negative profit because of the, well, terrifying dinosaur. Yeah, it must have made either they did it as a self-defense mechanism, which they may have to protect themselves from larger carnivores, or alternatively, um, they did it as an attack mechanism. They would cover themselves in spores, so that way, if they made an attack against an opponent or against prey, I guess potentially. Um, then if they made the attack and weren't able to like maybe latch on or something, their spikes would poison the prey and weaken them. Kind of like a Komodo dragon doesn't have to kill its prey, it just has to bite it once and then it stalks it for forever because the diseases and crap in its saliva will eventually kill its prey. There we go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button.
You did it, and I'm grateful. The contract, I mean. You've succeeded in getting more people in the park and more people coming to the science division. Just don't start gunning for my job.
Oh, wow. Not from what I was seeing. They have a... Man, okay, then what is... Oh, it's the Raptors! It's the Raptors! Damn it, I'm thinking of Raptors!
En route to pick up the asset.
I'm not worried about it now, thanks. Fuck, I completely forgot about it. I thought it was Raptors. And like, seriously, look at this guy. The Dilo, he's like, what? He's about the size of a human being, right? Couldn't I just trank him and put him in the freaking back of a Jeep and drive him over here?
Transportation underway.
I don't think a helicopter is required for everything. Also, why do my helicopters have to be the only guys that can trank dinosaurs? Why can't I have guys in cars that can tranquilize? Well, maybe that's why they evolved most of their things. Because Ankylosaurus was covered in armor.
To improve security around here, and I think this new contract could help with that very thing.
So since he was covered in armor, you know, getting any sort of poisons into his bloodstream, into an Ankylosaurus's bloodstream, would have been highly effective as a combat tactic against it.
Asset transportation complete.
That's true. Alright, I'm going to release this Dilophosaur and get him moving over there. I've hit the hour mark, guys. Thank you for joining me. I might do another episode of this. Now that I'm starting to build up this island a little bit and make some money. Or I might actually play something else. I don't know. Thank you guys, though, for joining me. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you see. Share us with your friends so they can see us too. Comment in the section below about the things that you'd actually like to see me do, play, challenges you'd like to lay out for me maybe, whatever it is. I'm always down to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you do want to see when we are active again. But most importantly, stay immortal and don't go dying.
Here's the thing. When we're doing our jobs correctly, no one notices. That's as it should be. But for the record, I noticed how you dealt with that contract regarding the safety of our guests. Heck of a job.
Perfect. Everything's